Welcome, everybody, to Week 3 of the NFL season and Episode 2 of Inside the Huddle. Man, and we got a big game, too, to talk about. My name is Steve Dennis. He is the star of the show, number 81, Terrell Owens. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. Now, here's the way I got to figure. See if you go with me on what I'm thinking. Everybody had their popcorn ready for Eagles-Cowboys on Monday night. The problem was there was so much excitement they ran out of it in the second quarter. They'd already eaten it all.
Well, that's okay because, with this year, I've always had the popcorn thing. So this year it's going to be popcorn and soda. So actually, if they ate up all the popcorn, they had something to sip on.
Yeah, you're adding soda with the popcorn.
Yeah, I had a little extra ingredients, a little bit more excitement to the game. So it's been interesting so far, so good.
How rare is it? And this game pretty much hyped itself. I mean, because it was the Eagles, because of your history with the quarterback on that side and their team, I mean, it hyped itself, but it lived up to the hype. I mean, how rare is it that a game actually lives up to the hype?
Well, it's not very often, but I think with all the things that you just mentioned, it really just produced for a very exciting Monday Night Football. And I think everyone across the nation saw Monday Night Football at its best. And you saw two talented teams, playing at its best. So it was a well of a game.
How much do you think that the game Monday night was indicative to sort of how you two teams will battle it out all year for the NFC East?
Well, I think just the NFC East in itself is a very, very competitive division. So I think with the addition of Donovan coming back healthy, everyone knows and saw what he can do when he's healthy. I think everyone saw the caliber of team that we have, despite what we did last year, and everybody was excited about what was upcoming for this season. So I think everybody saw what we did in Cleveland. I think this is really a testament of what this team can be about.
And of course, T.O. got in the end zone twice. I got to be honest with you. Celebration, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that you were going to do something T.O.-ish. Am I okay for being a little disappointed?
Well, I think you missed it. You might go.
The finish line move?
Yeah, see, it's all a little bit. It's creative in its own little way, and I think just Monday night it was exciting in itself, and so many rules they're trying to implement just to take away from the fun of the game. So it's kind of hard to come up with something very, very creative that won't draw a flag. So I was just trying to be creative going across the goal line.
They got you worried about it. You're thinking about not doing something, aren't you? I mean, you've always made it fun, and they're keeping you from doing it.
Well, that's just part of the game. So other than that, as long as we're winning. And I'm scoring touchdowns. That's all a part of it.
41-37, the Cowboys. When you ready to go inside the huddle?
Ready to go inside the huddle.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. Let's go inside the huddle.
Inside the huddle with the Cowboys. Terrell, Owens, and Terrell. Get to know your Dallas Cowboys. COWBOYS.
Can we say hello to the people here at the House of Blues who came out to see us? Another good crowd for Inside the Huddle. This is 2 weeks in a row, and that has a lot to do with the star of the show. And as I introduce him this week, we found this out in the locker room by Brady James, actually, that he has a nickname that very few people know about, and Brady enlightened us to that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man that some of his teammates call Monday Night Lights, number 81, Mr. Terrell Owens.
Thank you.
Now, is that true, Monday Night Lights?
Hey, I like it. Anytime you play on Monday Night Football, it's very, very special. I think it's kind of hard to explain to a fan out there watching Monday Night Football how exhilarating it is to play in that environment. I know it's for sure it's exciting for the fans and all the audience out there watching, via television. But just to be out there on that field and obviously to play against a division rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, which I used to play for, I can't really describe the feeling. It was overwhelming.
The Cowboys win, obviously. I'm sure everybody knows, 41-37 last night in a classic Monday night football game. I mean, the whole country is talking about it. It's very rare, I think, when a game lives up to the hype, and this one sort of hyped itself. all week because of some things that T.O. just mentioned. He played for the Eagles, McNabb, the NFC East, the fact that the Eagles have owned the Cowboys this entire decade pretty much, and all of that stuff. But this was like a heavyweight fight last night with both sides just going blow by blow, wasn't it?
You explained it very, very well. A great boxing analogy, going 10, 12 bouts. You never knew at one point, who was going to, get the knockdown punch. I think everybody saw last night how it was just kind of back and forth. We came out and we had a great connection. Tony and I got the long pass, and then, they came back. And I know the type of offense that they have. It's very, very explosive, especially with Coach Reed coaching that style of offense. And it doesn't matter who's on that squad. He's going to put some people in position and on that offensive side of the ball to make that offense work. And if you got a guy like Donovan, who obviously everyone saw how well he can play when he's healthy, he can be dangerous.
He was really good last night.
Oh, yeah. He's very dangerous. He's strong. And you can tell he's really developed some pocket presence and really scanning the field and finding open receivers.
He is a very clever player. Now, let me ask, how many were in the stadium last night? I got to tell you, this is only my 11th Cowboy season, but that stadium was as loud last night as I've ever seen it. And that includes at least one playoff game or two. Did you feel that? That place was loud.
It was rocking. I mean, I tell you, everybody came out and they supported the Dallas Cowboys last night, and I think we probably heard the roar from TVs around the Dallas Metroplex. But it was very, very loud, and I think everyone witnessed a game that was pretty much Monday Night Football at its best.
And you guys are considered, if not the best, one of the top two teams in the NFL as you get started this year. What are you thinking about Philly? I mean, this Eagles team looks like they may give you a fight in that NFC East, huh?
But, that's what you have to expect with the Philadelphia Eagles, especially with Coach Reed being the head coach. I mean, he's an underrated coach. He's one of the best coaches that I've ever played with, and it showed every bit of that last night. I think when you look at the weapons that they have, they're trying to make up for what they didn't have when I was there. I think when you see the guys like Deshaun Jackson, Greg Lewis, all the receivers that they have, L.J. Smith, they use a variety of weapons to get that offense moving. And, as you saw, our defense came to play, and they stepped up last night at the end of the ball game when they had to prevent them from scoring.
You're saying all those nice things about Eagles coach Andy Reid. He was saying nice things about you last week on the conference call, and I heard you in the locker room. What did you say in the locker room?
I don't know what I said in the locker room, but Andy Reid is a great coach.
No, I'll tell you what you said. You said he wants me back.
Oh, yeah,
That's
of course
he
does.
Still wants me.
He does, but I'm a Dallas Cowboy now, and I'm going to retire a Dallas Cowboy, and I'm having a well of a time here in Texas.
You are watching Inside and listening to Inside the Huddle from the House of Blues in downtown Dallas.
Hi, I'm Babe Laufenberg, and we need you on our team at the Can Academies of Dallas and Fort Worth. By donating your old car or truck, you can give a local child a second chance, a better education, and a real shot at success. And in return, you get a great tax write-off. Or you can sponsor a child for as little as $25. So join our team by calling right now or stop by dfwcarsforkids.org. And remember, write off the car, not the kid.
Thank you.
I want to get rid of my reading glasses.
I wanted that too. At Carter Eye Center, we can help you see near, far, and all the distances in between. It's called Crystal Lens.
Right after surgery, you can see the date on your watch.
And you can see the dust on the dashboard of your car. I'm 54 years old, and Dr. Carter gave me back the eyes I had when I was 20.
Carter Custom Care guaranteed. Call Carter Eye Center today at 214-696-2020.
Crystal Lens has changed our lives.
Now I've got a confession.
People think just because we make this look easy, it is.
When I grow up,
it takes a lot of help.
We train at Bally.
They get you started right with the Bally Best Start Plan. It's the perfect way to get motivated and keep at it. Right now, you can join Bally for just $5 to start. They can help anybody who wants to see real results.
And that means anybody.
Go to ballyfitness.com or call 1-800-FITNESS now and join for just $5 to start.
See you there.
When I grow up.
All right, let's get to the exciting part here. You got a guest that we got to chat with.
I do have a special guest tonight. I think he definitely doesn't need any warm welcome. I think he's already been welcomed here in the Dallas area. Arguably, he could be one of the best defensive cornerbacks in the league. Last year, had a suspension. He served his suspension. Roger Goodell granted him back in the league. He's made some outstanding plays, and I think the best is yet to come for this guy. A warm welcome and a big applause for Adam. Maybe sometimes call him Pacman Jones.
Appreciate it.
And he will wear a hat on you now.
Exactly.
It's a different hat with you every time I see you.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, first and foremost, I just started trying my best to stay the freshest on the team. You know, I have a little competition with T.O., but for the most part, you know, I always keep it up and clean.
Yeah, he tries to be one of the fashion guys. Obviously, he still has a lot of work to do to try to keep up with me. Everybody knows I'm the best dressed and I'm the best looking
Did you see my suit when we went to the hotel the other day?
I did. You and I had a little chat about that.
Did you see T.O. suit?
I don't think I saw you in Cleveland on game day.
If he was in L.A., you know how they have the tabloids, he would be in that section that says fashion no-nos.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but and by the way, Adam, I'll call you Adam. Now, what is the deal on that? Now, you decided you didn't want Pacman publicly, correct?
I wouldn't say that, but just for the media and everything, I'm putting the Pacman. I'm always Pacman on the field, but off the field is Adam. You know, when I'm in the front office, it's Adam. You know, so it have its times for Adam versus Pacman or Pacman versus Adam.
Well, the important question is, what does your mama call you?
My mom called me Pacman.
She calls you Pacman?
Yeah.
So he's Pacman.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If mom calls you that, it's got to be. All right, let me ask you, Adam, a football question. Much of the talk about you was getting over the rust all through preseason. You've had 2 games now under you. You had to start. Terrence Newman has been out. He's back in. You're still starting at corner. How comfortable are you after 2 games now? Where are you?
I'm getting pretty comfortable, man. Learning what to do and what not to do, you know, within the defensive scheme. You know, it was kind of different in Tennessee where I can jump a lot of routes and choose what I want to do and tell the safety what he need to do off what I'm going to do. So the whole thing here is playing within the scheme, you know, just staying within the scheme, you know, not doing nothing on my own. But I'm getting really comfortable with this guy here, man. You know, I'm way ahead of my schedule, going against him every day. He's the greatest that I've ever played against or practiced against every day. But I'm way ahead of schedule. I think I should be really back, if not the Washington game, the game after the Washington game. But I feel real comfortable, man. It's getting there.
We're going to talk a little bit about the relationship that you two had in training camp and how much fun that was to watch and what both of you got out of that. And something else we're going to do, you're going to tell us about some of your teammates, because I think Cowboys fans watch the Dallas Cowboys and they'd like to know more about them. So I'm going to throw names. I'm going to throw names at you guys, and you're going to share. Okay?
All right.
Now,
cool.
have you told him on Inside the Huddle anything and everything goes?
Well, if he doesn't know, now he does.
Okay.
Anything goes.
So we'll do that next. This is Inside the Huddle live in downtown Dallas at the House of Blues with Terrell Owens and Adam Jones. See you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Babe Laufenberg, and we need you on our team at the Can Academies of Dallas and Fort Worth. By donating your old car or truck, you can give a local child a second chance, a better education, and a real shot at success. And in return, you get a great tax write-off. Or you can sponsor a child for as little as $25. So join our team by calling right now or stop by dfwcarsforkids.org. And remember, write off the car, not the kid.
Thank you.
I was in trifocals for 30 years. And after Crystal Lens, I don't need glasses at all.
At Carter Eye Center, we can help you see near, far, and all the distances in between.
I thought my dog was tan, and after Crystal Lens, I discovered she was white. Even better, I'll never have cataracts.
Carter Custom Care guaranteed. Call Carter Eye Center today at 214-696-2020.
Now all my friends are jealous of my new vision and my new freedom.
Now I've got a confession.
People think just because we make this look easy, it is.
When I grow up,
It takes a lot of help.
We train at Valley.
They get you started right with the Valley Best Start Plan. It's the perfect way to get motivated and keep at it. Right now, you can join Valley for just $5 to start. They can help anybody who wants to see real results.
And that means anybody.
Go to valleyfitness.com or call 1-800-FITNESS now and join for just $5 to start.
See you there.
This is Terrell Owens' new treatment room. Yeah, boy J Rat, he get down dirty, everybody know. Don't want to see him in the trenches. If I ever go to the trenches, I'm taking him with me. Another addition to the Terrell Owens training room, Kevin Burnett. All right. How you doing? That's his training staff. How a bachelor lives. You get a condo, and here's your view. You gotta get money.
It's like a training facility / resort in Mexico.
The Dallas Cowboys are 2-0 to start the 2008 season. Philadelphia, the second victim on Monday Night Football, 41-37. The Cowboys with 380 yards of total offense. Romo 312 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jason Witten had 7 catches for 110 yards. Terrell Owens, the star of our show, Inside the Huddle, with 3 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. That now gives him 132 career touchdowns. Number 2, all by himself on the all-time NFL list, which in my opinion should put you immediately in the Hall of Fame when you retire.
Thank you.
Number 2 all time. Now, you know, Jerry's way out there. He's
Right.
on the moon, and you got some work to do to get to him.
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
But, you know, and Terrell, you're also top 10 in catches and total yards. Have you let the Hall of Fame sneak into your brain a little bit?
No, I really don't. I really don't think about it.
That's a lie, man. He know he going to.
Talks about it every day, doesn't he, Adam?
I swear I don't. I don't try to be Jerry Rice. I just try to go out and do the necessary things that I need to do to help the team win. When he departed San Francisco, I knew I had some big shoes to fill, so I prepared myself during the offseason. I worked out hard, and that's really the result of everybody, you know, getting the nuances and the small things of what I do during the course of the offseason to be the person that I've become on the football field.
And you're allowed to plug it again. In your new book, T.O.'s Finding Fitness.
Exactly. And I think it's all part of what I do. I work out. I have to work out for football. Every team that I've played on, I've been able to play at a high and productive level. And all of it is because, you know, number one, I've kept myself healthy. I eat right. And I go out and I play hard no matter what. And I think I've had a lot of success due to a lot of guys. You think about the quarterbacks that I played with, starting with Steve Young, you know, Jeff Garcia, Elvis Gerbach, Jeff Brum. I've scored touchdowns with all those guys in a San Francisco uniform. And then obviously I went over and I played with Donovan, and I've been able to just be successful no matter where I've been.
And here's what I like about you. You never miss a trick. Last week in the locker room when Terrell met the media and all the cameras are around him, this baby was right behind him. So every shot that was on TV on all channels had the new book out there.
And if you don't know, that's called product placement, guys.
And speaking of which,
product placement.
Speaking of which, as if the man doesn't have enough money, you are the new spokesman for Venom Energy Drink. Hold that up. Look at that.
Now,
what will that do to you?
On the back it says, when you want the energy to succeed, where only the leanest, that's me, and the meanest survive, you need the penetrating venom of Mojave Rattler. And this is one of the flavors. It's low carb, and that's pretty much how my diet is. You know, during the course of the season, I'm low carb. high protein, and I eat a lot of chicken, fish, turkey, a lot of vegetables, and I need all these things to maintain my fitness during the course of the season. By no means, it's not easy work.
So are we going to see you on commercials like this with Get Venom energy drink? Like it's spilled on me.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Now, and speaking of which, Larry Young, the CEO of Dr. Pepper Snapple, is right here.
Right here.
There he is right there. How you doing, Larry? Just go ahead and throw more money at him. That's what he needs. He needs more money.
Hey, the more the merrier.
This Dallas Cowboys team has tons of personalities on it. Would everybody agree with that? Tons of personalities. Adam Pacman Jones is a new one. Tank Johnson is a new one. Zach Thomas, now he's a little understated, but...
No, Zach is cool, man.
Yeah, well, save that. What we're going to do here, you guys have to let us inside the locker room for a minute because Cowboys fans love to watch their players on the field, and they don't get a chance to know a lot about the kind of people they are. So let's freewheel here for a minute. You two take over, but don't hold back on me now. If you got a story about a guy, if you want to make fun of the guy, this is Terrell's show, and anything goes on this show.
Exactly.
I'm going to throw a name at you, and then you guys just go, okay?
We'll chime in.
All right, ready? Tony Romo.
No homo.
Well, I think we all kind of knew that.
I give you one about Tony Romo. Number one, he cannot sing.
Oh, no.
He cannot sing.
Man, we have the worst plane rides back from the away games with him back there singing, dude.
It is the worst.
I mean, he screams, too.
The worst.
And he thinks he can sing.
Bro, It is nonstop. If our flight is 2 hours and 30 minutes, he's going to sing 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like, I have, like, the little iPod dock.
Loud? I mean, he's singing loud?
Dude, it's terrible.
And he donated the iPod. The last game I said, T, don't give him the iPod.
Last year, I had a little iPod dock. You know, you can put it on, has batteries to it, a little portable thing. So he asked me, could he have it? So I'm like, all right. So every trip, he'll stick his iPod and he'll stick on whatever song it could be. Guns N' Roses, it don't matter. He starts to sing, starts to howling.
He starts to he tries to sing like Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses?
Bro, listen, dude.
He
I mean, the
sounds
whole
like
trip,
a bad set of brake pads.
That's not good. You got to
He sounds like a bad pair of brake pads.
You got to get him out of that. What can you do?
He's not going to stop doing that.
Well, he asked me last road trip when we came from Cleveland. He asked me, did I have my
I said no.
My iPod. And I was about to say something. He hit me and goes, no, you don't have it. You don't have it.
That's a good sense of humor. All right, here comes my favorite one. I can't wait for this. Coach Wade Phillips.
Wow.
Coach Phillips cool, man. I don't really have nothing bad to say about Coach Phillips. You know, I love the way he treated us in camp. Me coming from Tennessee, you can call it Camp Cupcake, but I call it Camp taking care of your players, man. And I love it. Coach Phillips is a good guy. Only thing I would say that is funny about Coach Phillips, I don't know if y'all seen it on Hard Knocks when Coach Phillips tried to run. Y'all know when he be working out? If you could ever see it in person, dude, that is so funny. That's the only thing I had to say about Coach Phillips. But it is really funny when he get to running.
If you've ever watched or witnessed a duck getting out of the water, that's how he walks, and that's pretty much how he runs.
All right, we got one more segment here on Inside the Huddle on this Tuesday night. Week 2 of Inside the Huddle. We're going to be here every Tuesday night the rest of the season, and happy to be. I may throw a couple of more names at you, because that was kind of fun, wasn't it, to hear about these guys, if we got time. And then we got to tell Adam what he gets for being a guest on the show, which is pretty nice. And I'm kind of rooting for a new hat myself.
Maybe a new outfit.
Maybe a new hat will be in the gift package. This is Inside the Huddle, live from the House of Blues in downtown Dallas. We're right back.
Hi, I'm Babe Laufenberg, and we need you on our team at the Can Academies of Dallas and Fort Worth. By donating your old car or truck, you can give a local child a second chance, a better education, and a real shot at success. And in return, you get a great tax write-off. Or you can sponsor a child for as little as $25. So join our team by calling right now or stop by dfwcarsforkids.org. And remember, write off the car, not the kid.
Thank you.
I was in trifocals for 30 years. And after Crystal Lens, I don't need glasses at all.
At Carter Eye Center, we can help you see near, far, and all the distances in between.
I thought my dog was tan, and after Crystal Lens, I discovered she was white. Even better, I'll never have cataracts.
Carter Custom Care guaranteed. Call Carter Eye Center today at 214-696-2020.
Now all my friends are jealous of my new vision and my new freedom.
Now I've got a confession.
People think just because we make this look easy, it is.
When I grow up,
it takes a lot of help.
We train at Valley.
They get you started right with the Valley Best Start Plan. It's the perfect way to get motivated and keep at it. Right now, you can join Valley for just $5 to start. They can help anybody who wants to see real results.
And that means anybody.
Go to valleyfitness.com or call 1-800-FITNESS now and join for just $5 to start.
See you there.
All right, we are throwing names out real quick. We only got about 2 minutes before we have to say goodbye real quick. Felix Jones, give me something on this new kid.
Felix is not just in the NFL. This is the only kid I ever met in my life that is 21 years old, that looks 38 years old. And we call him Uncle Felix in the locker room. We love him to death, but Felix look like he's about 30, man.
He does look a little older, doesn't he?
He's, I guess, the youngest, oldest guy on the team right now.
You know,
looking guy.
He electrified Monday night, did he not?
Exactly.
I mean, oh man.
I mean, it just shows you the talent that he has. Obviously, Jerry Jones, he still has that Arkansas connection. He lured him over to this side of Texas, and he's been a great addition so far. I think having him back there in the special teams really bode well for us. Obviously, to play that position, we've had a lot of people kind of rotate in and out. But if you saw, those are some pure running back skills back there. Catching those kick returns and taking them back to the house.
And by the way, we were talking about those that we in the media like. You got to work on Felix, man. We got to get him to open up a little bit. He's tough. You kind of ask him a question and he kind of looks at you.
He can't be. Shy. If you guys have brought Marion Barber out,
no.
Oh yeah,
I gave up on
Felix.
I gave up on Marion.
MB will sit up here and pull his hat down.
He makes fun of all of us. He watches us all and makes fun of us. But all right, Green Bay is next. You guys will have fun in Green Bay. We'll see you there.
Definitely.
Adam, thanks for being on the show.
For having
Good
me,
to see you. Can't wait to see the outfit that you're going to unleash for the Washington game.
Yeah.
Terrell, we'll do it again next week, man.
Next week. Stay tuned for our next surprising guest.
As we say goodnight from the House of Blues in downtown Dallas, Inside the Huddle, producers Ray Salinas and Chris Vandeventer. Don't forget, InsideTheHuddle.com. Log on for updates and weekly emails. We want you to do that. And again, you can watch on ESPN2 through Time Warner. Thank you all for coming out to watch Terrell and Adam. We will see you next week. Same place, same time after the Green Bay game. Thanks for joining us for Inside the Huddle. Have a great week.